everybody, welcome back to the Evermore YouTube channel. It's Chris back with another Rumour Has It video. We're talking about players linked to Newcastle United in the coming transfer window and beyond into the summer. So we're going to get stuck into this player in a minute. This is a player that we have talked about before, but it's a little bit of an update as the noises have been mumbling on through the corridors of the internet, social media, and transfer chat rooms on this particular player. We're going to get stuck into them in a minute. Not sure how much truth is in it, but we'll have a little look at it anyway and see what's going on with it. Just before we do, a little reminder, if you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. We'd love you to come and join us. I think we're close to 2,400 subscribers at the minute, so you can help push us over. We're going to be going just over a year, so massive year for us. We've had loads of new subscribers. We really appreciate it. Loads more, you're welcome. All free content here, 2 weekly shows and pop-up videos, just like these transfer rumor videos that we do, looking at stats on players as well. So let's get stuck into this particular player then. So this is a name we have been linked to before, and it is this fella right here, which is Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Oh, I can't get my teeth right. Serge Milinkovic-Savic. There we go. Bloody hell. It's late when I'm recording this. Can't see the time because the clock's above my head. But yeah, this player is a phenomenal player. There's no doubt about that. Obviously, plays for Lazio. He's an unbelievable footballer, Serbian international. One of the most sought-after midfielders in European football. He's absolute monster of a midfielder, box-to-box midfielder. People have likened his style of play to Yaya Toure, to Zinedine Zidane. This is the kind of quality of the player that you're looking at there. You can see his stats and his goal record for this kind of season. He's had 24 games, 20 starts, 5 goals, 8 assists. His key strengths: aerial duels, key passes and through balls. Weaknesses, Marcus put none in there. So that shows you how good of a player he is. But you can see kind of where his main strengths lie in the stats there. So his passes, he's in the 83rd percentile. Pass completion's a little bit down at 19%, but his key passes up at 75 percentile. His through balls, 96 percentile. So you can see when he gets the ball, he often does pick the right pass. In terms of his other stats, his recoveries there, he's in the 35 percentile. Fouls, he's kind of just over the middle. Tackles a little bit low. But in terms of, his kind of shot creation chances and goals, he's quite high there as well. He's got a real engine on him. He's an Eddie Howe type of player. He's big, he's strong, he's box to box. You can see how he compares next to Bruno on the other side there in terms of his goals and his pass completion. He shadows over Bruno there. Bruno's a bit better with his tackling and his kind of interception and dispossession play. We did sign Bruno initially as a defensive midfielder. So he just kind of happened to be mint at everything. And I think Milinkovic-Savic is very similar. He's just mint at everything as a midfielder. If you were to have a midfield three of Bruno, Milinkovic-Savic and Joe Linton, it could possibly be the 3 scariest central midfielders you'd ever come across in your life. But there's been some updates on the player, whether you believe this or not. It's been rumbling around for a couple of weeks now. We weren't too sure how much weight was behind it, but we're going to do a Rumour Has It update on it anyway. But apparently a journalist, which is, I'll try and get my pronunciation right here. My Italian is rusty. So the journalist is Ciro Venerato. He's informed one of the Italian radio stations that apparently Newcastle United had a conference call with Milinkovic-Savic directly over the phone, so either on Zoom or Teams or whatever else he was doing. And it was claimed that apparently we were going to increase his annual salary from his current 6 million to 8 million, and we're going to sign him for 52 million. So that doesn't really sound like Newcastle United keeping the wage cap down, but this could be summer planning. If Newcastle United are thinking that they're going to be in European football next season, and by the looks of it, we've got a good position to be there, whether it's Champions League or Europa. If we can win a cup as well, that'll get us European football, even if it's just conference. But you like to think the way that we're playing, we're on course for a strong finish in the top 4, and maybe Newcastle United are trying to get the ducks in a row right now for Champions League quality players to come in and do the job, and Milinkovic-Savic definitely fits that bill. But it could be a bit of an ask. Apparently that as it goes, the player could still reject the deal because he's waiting for so-called bigger clubs to come in for him. Now, whoever them bigger clubs may happen to be, Chelsea seem to be signing everybody, so I don't know how much room they have left in their squad for him. Potentially Arsenal, they'd be long-term admirers of the player, and they might be planning to boot Xhaka out because as they progress and grow, maybe Xhaka will become surplus to requirements. Manchester City as well are looking for potential new midfielders, with Bernardo Silva on the way out, Gundogan's contract running out. Liverpool are in disarray in their midfield, so maybe he's waiting for somebody like them to come in. But his name does seem to be getting linked with Newcastle United. I'm not sure how much of it's true or how much of it's just agents trying to drum up more interest in their agent, in their client. But it remains to be seen. There's no doubt he'd be a phenomenal addition to the squad. and he would bring some real quality and obviously big game Champions League experience as well. But let us know what you guys think in the comments below, whether you would have Milinkovic-Savic at the club for one, and secondly, if you think this is a bit of bullshit and it's just the agents trying to coax out the so-called bigger clubs, even though we're a huge club and we're coming to get the top four and we're not going away anywhere. But love to hear what you guys have to say. Drop us a comment. We always do our best to reply. And as I mentioned at the start, if you haven't already, please consider clicking that subscribe button. We'd love you to come and join us. And if you can, like the video, help get it around YouTube, help the channel grow. And we'll hopefully be back soon with some more transfer rumour videos. But we would like to see some of these deals come to fruition and add to the squad as well. But let's keep supporting the team of Quite United. This is Chris signing off, and we'll catch you later. Cheers, everyone.